The No Fate channel checking in. And on this episode of Dad's Home Gym, I hope you made it to Santa's nice list and got all of the home gym equipment you had been asking for. But just in case you might have been a little bit naughty this year, I am going to be going over these Titan Fitness steel budget plates for your home gym to help you decide if they're going to be up to par with what you're looking for, if they're going to get the job done, and if the juice is worth the squeeze. And if this is your first time to the channel, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button down below. On this Dad's Home Gym series, I usually review a piece of gym equipment on every episode to help you decide if it's right for your home gym and if it's right for your hard-earned money. And when I say hard-earned money, it's fitting that we are reviewing Titan Fitness's steel plates. These are their basic bottom budget plates. I want to know in the comments below before we get started, what plates are you using in your home gym and how have you liked them? There's so many different versions of plates out there: steel, calibrated, bumper, kilogram, pound, etc. I want to know what's working for you and what isn't working for you. Drop it in the comments below. And we're going to go over pros, cons, how I've liked them, how I haven't liked them, and most importantly, at the very end, we're going to talk about who these are right for. Because as we know, when it comes to home gym plates, you've got everything from super calibrated, ultra Olympic professional plates all the way down to your concrete plates that I know so many of you are getting the job done with. You made yourself out of Home Depot concrete and some nails, and you were just getting a great workout in with those concrete plates. And then there's everything else in between. So let's quickly just go over the facts, and then I'll talk about some of the differences between steel and bumper plates, and then talk about who I think these are right for. First and foremost, if you're looking for steel plates at the lowest possible price, Titan Fitness is it. Why is Titan Fitness so cheap? Listen, sometimes you do get what you pay for, and some of their equipment has been low budget, but it also low quality. One of the good things that they do, and this is a way that why they become so inexpensive for so many people, is that they have free shipping. In life, we know there's no such thing as free shipping. If it says free shipping, then they put that shipping cost into the actual product. But why and how does that benefit you? Well, that these are priced extremely low. And I mean so low that if you were to try to find these used, if you were to try to find used plates online, you're going to pay more for used 10-year-old steel plates that are rusted through than you're going to pay for these. I'm going to put up a whole list of the website of the price points. Now, I think at this time I'm shooting this, they're out of stock, but I do know that they've been coming in stock, they've been going on back order, and then they've been going out of stock regularly. So if you are interested, if you just keep hitting like checking daily or make sure that you get on the notification list, you will be able to find these. I did digging and I dug deep, and I was not able to find cheaper steel plates anywhere. And because they have free shipping, that benefits you, because if you're only looking to get a pair or even two pairs, then you don't actually have to pay that huge surcharge for shipping. A lot of the other websites, the home gym sellers, the way it works is that, you know, the first item costs a ton to ship, and then it's very small incremental increases as you go up in weight. So you kind of benefit from having those big packages. Okay, so the bigger the package, the bigger the purchase price, the lower the cost of shipping per pound. But with Titan, it doesn't matter. You can put in 15 different orders separately and buy each pair separately. It doesn't matter. It's still going to be the same price. And they do have packages on there if you buy like a whole set of like 230 pounds. So what do you get for your money, right? Because oftentimes we associated low cost with getting what you pay for. And I will say these are super basic. How basic are they? Well, let's just talk about weight with regards to these plates. They're obviously not calibrated. With any steel plate, whether it's a home gym or whether it's your local gym, there's going to be variance between the plates. Even though they say 45 on here, not all of them are going to weigh 45 pounds. And typically, a 5% variance isn't a big deal. That's usually what you should expect. That means that these can weigh anywhere from 42.5 pounds all the way up to 47.5 pounds. And when I weighed these, one of them spot on 45 pounds. And I used just a basic home scale to weigh these. The other one was 42 pounds, which is 6.5% variance. Not good, especially in the opposite direction. Usually when you get these, if there's going to be variance, you want them to be heavier than 45 pounds. I will say if they both weighed the same, 42 pounds, then I might suspect it was my scale. But since one was 45 and one was 42, there's clearly a problem with regards to the variance on these plates. So when you get them, rest assured, if you get two 45s, they're not going to weigh the same. But I will tell you, for the most of us, we're not going to notice that, okay? If you've got 2 or even 3 plates on each side, the reality is you're really not going to notice that difference overall if you're benching, if you're squatting. Very, very little. Only when you get to super heavy weight, and if you're not really careful, then you might notice an imbalance from side to side. But overall, it's just more of a headache to be like, oh, I got a plate that's 3 pounds shy, and it's just kind of annoying. But you do need to expect that with any steel plate that you get, there's going to be some variance, and I would expect there's probably going to be more than most with regards to the Titan Fitness. So let's quickly talk about the quality of the steel. You know where these are coming from, right? If it's free shipping and if it's low budget, listen, they're not made in America. Enough said. One of the problems I had with these is out of the gate, they're very, very rough. Now, I don't necessarily need pretty weights in my home gym, and I can deal with roughness. The only problem is that roughness are going to be points where rust is going to start to form. Those divots, those rust points are going to be where they're going to form, and clearly the roughness is due to the bad quality of the actual plates. And I'm going to show some B-roll, but right here, you can't see it, but right here, there's actually like huge divots in these plates that I just got them. There's no issues with regards to me dropping them or chipping them, but super rough, divots already in. Now the paint quality on these off the basic steel is really poor. A lot of the paint quality, you can see where it ran. You can see that it didn't have a big enough coat. They probably needed 2 coats or 1 really good coat. Horrible paint quality. It's just tons of bleed through, and again, that's going to show that these things are going to rust quicker than you would like. Also, one of the problems that I had here was on this plate specifically, there's tons and tons of what I would call like bubbling along these grooves. And it's super annoying. And the problem, again, the reason I don't like that bubbling is because those are going to be spots for rust to kind of build up in there that you can't even see. And eventually these things are going to rust super quick, even in some of the most conditioned basement home gyms or even your garage gym, if you keep the air quality pretty good. Quickly, in terms of steel plates versus bumper plates, I have said in the past that I'm a huge fan of the bumper plates. Reason being is the weight imbalance tend to be almost dead on with the weights. The ones that I've bought from Titan Fitness, the bumper plates have been dead on the money. 10 pounds weigh 10 pounds, 45 pounds weigh 45 pounds on my scale anyway. And one of the nice things too is they don't make a lot of noise. Some people love that clang and bang type of attitude in their home gym, and I get it. But here in my home gym, I work out before the kids are up, so I can't really be banging plates together, and I can't be banging plates on the floor as well. So for me, it's more of a nuisance than anything. Also, a lot of people like the steel plates because there's more bar room. Some of you big boys, some of you tough ladies out there, you're lifting some heavy weight, whether it's a deadlift, a squat, a rack pull. I don't even know what you're lifting, but I'm sure it's heavier than me. So some of you actually need the thinner plates because these bumper plates get thick very quickly and they add up in size if you've got like a few 45s on each side. The back of these steel plates, while nothing to write home about, is probably the best feature because even though it's not super smooth, it is relatively smooth and exactly what I would expect in a budget steel plate and exactly what I would want in a budget steel plate. So who are these Titan Fitness steel plates right for? I've already pretty much bad-mouthed the painting, the finish, the reality that these things are going to rust probably a lot quicker than any other plates that you might have, and the weight imbalances, but you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. These are right for a certain niche type of individual. Number one, if you are on a bottom basement, pardon the pun, budget, if you were just trying to get weights at the lowest possible price, unfortunately, this is it. The only way you're going to get cheaper than these plates is if you make them out of concrete. And I do know there's some bros out there, a few friends of mine did make some great plates out of concrete that are holding up. But I've done the math, and for me, I'd rather see you buy these plates than go through the hassle and the headache of buying concrete only to have it, just be an issue down the road. If you're looking for budget plates and you don't want to go used, because frankly, the used market is more expensive than these anyway, I would say load up on these when they come in stock, because even though they're not perfect, they're not great, they're going to definitely get the job done, and they're probably going to be cheaper than anything else you can find. I mean, I was looking for cap plates, the real cheapo ones, and I couldn't even find those. And when I did find what they used to cost, they were more pricey than this. So certainly if you're on a budget, that's who these are right for. Anyone else that is looking or a little bit above the bottom basement pricing, I would argue that Titan Fitness bumper plates is probably the next step up, and that's the way to go. And those weight variances are a lot smaller than these steel plates. Overall, I don't think this is right for many people, but if you are on a tight budget, then definitely consider these. They're going to get the job done, and they might just bridge the gap in your home gym until you can afford that full set of whatever special plates that you're looking for and you need to save up for. But in the meantime, these might be getting the job done. And if you're just like, so many other people that you've got plates and you want to just get a few extra 45s for those heavy days to just kind of once in a while throw on the back end and go crazy, then maybe pick yourself up a pair of these 45s or even a pair of these 25s with regards to Titan Fitness steel plates, because the price point is so low when you're just buying a pair of these that it just outshines and outweighs all the other home gym plates, because it gets so expensive to just buy a pair of anything because of that shipping cost. Now listen, if you got any questions regarding the Titan Fitness plates, whether it's bumper plates or steel plates, drop them in the comments below. I will link my steel plate review in the description of this video. As usual, if you've come this far, give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and don't save anything for the trip back. The No Fate 24/7 channel may seem like a potpourri of review videos, but I simply cover my tricks, trips, and tribulations as I help you be great parents to your kids and still accomplish your own personal goals.